Taiwan. I'm Ethan Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A plan to connect multiple tech hubs to create a Silicon Valley in Taiwan has been given the go-ahead by the government. But skeptics remain concerned about the strain it would put on resources, in particular water. Here's Joyce Sun with more.
Taiwan is hailing a major milestone for its tech sector. The government has officially launched a plan to link 4 major tech parks in the south and integrate efforts pushing new AI technologies. Given the shape, it's been called the S Corridor, connecting tech parks in Jiayi, Tainan, Kaohsiung, and Pingtung. At the opening ceremony, President Lai Ching-te said the corridor would help Taiwan move beyond just manufacturing most of the world's advanced chips.
我们不能够只卖设备啊，我们要有能力卖 solution 卖系统整合。除了卖以外，我们还要自己能够用啊，建立起台湾使用人工智慧科技的文化，这样台湾才会强。
A big question, though, is how Taiwan will find the resources, in particular water, for this new Silicon Valley. One tech park in Kaohsiung alone consumes about 60,000 tons of water on average each day. To meet the S Corridor's needs, Taiwan's tech ministry has laid out plans to connect reservoirs in the south, a drought-prone region. The Water Resources Agency told TaiwanPlus that there's a surplus of about 400,000 tons of water a day in the region from various sources that's available for the project. This remapping of the country's resources reflects the project's scale and Taiwan's drive to lead in the global AI race. Fu Huahong, Ethan Pan, and Joyce Sun for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan is set to begin importing milk tariff-free from New Zealand, but there are concerns about the impact the imports could have on domestic dairy production. Chelsea Wu reports.
Keep local milk in Taiwan's schools. That's the message this group of parents and teachers hope the government will heed after it suspended a program that provided school kids nationwide with fresh milk from domestic dairy farms. They say the change hurts farmers, especially now, milk imported tariff-free from New Zealand is making its way into Taiwan.
纽西兰这个牛乳零关税的这个议题啊，势必会打击甚至打垮本土的酪农啊，可能会衍生出新的家庭问题，甚至社会问题。
The new arrangement doesn't come as a surprise. Taiwan's local dairy industry has had over a decade to prepare for the end of its milk monopoly, after Taiwan and New Zealand signed a trade deal in 2013.
今年开始，各大乳品厂为了因应明年免关税的牛奶，已经减量收购农民的牛奶，有可能明年会造成至少30%的酪农消失。
People within the industry fear the public will favor cheaper New Zealand milk over more expensive milk produced locally. An even bigger concern would be a decline in local milk being bought for use in popular drinks like bubble tea and lattes. And as milk prices in Taiwan continue to go up, consumers are starting to feel the pinch.
去日本的时候就觉得日本的牛奶还蛮便宜的，所以就会觉得台湾牛奶还比较高一点，是不知道啦，但是我觉得是比较贵。
我不会喝空运的其他国家便宜的牛奶，我会选择在地的，因为这个。 就是我们喝牛奶是为了它的营养，不是为了它的价钱。
Taiwan has the second most expensive milk in the world, at $2.95 for a liter of regular milk. A liter in New Zealand costs $1.69, and in the U.S. it's even cheaper, at a little over $1. Responding to these concerns, Taiwan's agriculture ministry is helping dairy farmers get more of their milk onto shelves. They're also looking to partner with drink shops, encouraging them to use more locally produced milk and put up signs indicating made in Taiwan products. Farmers in Taiwan say their milk is extra fresh, which is why it has a shorter shelf life compared to New Zealand's. But whether the freshness and quality can justify the high cost of Taiwan's milk will be up for shoppers to decide. Scott Huang and Chelsea Wu for TaiwanPlus.
Vet students at the university in central Taiwan are using artificial animals to learn how to treat real ones. Cadence Coranta reports.
Intubating a fake dog, a way for these vet students to practice their skills without having to use real ones. The students practice performing CPR on the dog and bandaging up its leg. On an artificial cow with organs made to look real, they can practice helping it give birth to an artificial calf. They can even learn to take blood from an artificial fish.
因为平常如果是真的直接去碰到动物，其实会很紧张。然后我觉得有一个实际的可以让我先知道它的解剖位置，比起直接看书会来得更具体。这样。
Traditionally, vet students often practice on live animals, but questions have been raised for years about whether this is humane. Practicing on artificial animals reduces students' reliance on real animals to learn the ropes. It's being tried not just in Taiwan, but also in some other parts of the world.
我们都有这个动物保护的这个 issue 哈，那所以真的是没有办法去拿这个真正的活体啊来给学生做不断的练习。
But some say practicing on artificial animals also has its limitations because it's not the same as treating a real animal. But this university expects to add more types of artificial animals in the future, depending on what students need. Scott Huang and Cadence Quaranta for TaiwanPlus.
Golfers lose hundreds of mishit golf balls each week to ponds on the course. In Malaysia, a retired Navy veteran has turned this problem into a lucrative business. Sonia Schlesinger has more.
Saya buat macam saya cari biasa. Boleh bang. 51-year-old Sumadi Ibrahim is no stranger to murky waters. For 20 years, he spent his days diving off the Malaysian coast as a frogman in the country's Royal Navy. Now, retired from that, he dives to collect mishit golf balls in ponds at a course outside Kuala Lumpur. Kawan-kawan lah, kawan-kawan cakap kita buat part-time sebab bolehlah kita buat time untuk tambahkan lagi kan, macam tu. Tu yang fikir macam tu je, tak ada lah orang kata tak cukup, apa memang tak ada. Cuma suka-suka macam tu je. Niat asal macam tu. Golf ball diving has been Sumadi's primary source of income for the last 10 years. He comes to the course 3 times a week, often waiting until dark to commence his underwater search, stuffing his findings into his shirt before emerging from the water and dumping them onto land. Satu minggu kita boleh dapat dalam 1,200-1,300 biji satu minggu. Biasanya kalau saya turun 3 kali, satu hari 3 kali, dalam 500 biji, 600 biji, 3 kali satu hari lah kalau saya turun macam tu. On Saturday morning, he sets up shop outside the course, selling the recycled balls for a fraction of the course's price per pack, earning nearly 8,000 Malaysian ringgit, or more than $1,700 per month, around 3 times Malaysia's median monthly salary. Some golfers at the course have jumped at the chance to buy from Sumadi.
I purchased my golf ball near the clubhouse because they usually sell second-hand balls because it's more economic way to play compared to buying new balls in the pro shop.
Sumadi's customers aren't just considering costs when they buy from him. Golf has long been criticized as bad for the environment. Besides disrupting the natural ecosystem, course upkeep consumes vast amounts of water and requires pesticides. Also, golf ball synthetic materials release toxic chemicals. So for many, the recycled golf balls can present a more sustainable way to play.
If we buy a new ball and it goes in the lake or anything, it won't be retrieved until someone finds it. So that's why it's much better. I feel it's much better for the environment that we use a recycled ball than a new ball.
Though the environment isn't top of Sumadi's mind when he dives into these waters, he says he's glad to contribute in some small way to sustainability. And he intends to keep diving for as long as he can. Kama Xu and Sonia Schlesinger for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website and follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, let's take a stroll through this neighborhood in the Iranian city of Shiraz, given new life with the works of local artist Adil Yazdi. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.